Yes, yes, yes. Good evening, good morning, good afternoon, wherever you are watching this from. And we are doing a match reaction of England 6, Iran 2. And I've got someone with me in the back room. I've got Flair. How you doing, Flair?
Yeah, doing good, thanks, mate. How about you?
Not bad, not bad. Let's get quickly through the comments, then we'll talk about the game, obviously. So, obviously, guys, smash the likes, subscribe if you're new. Even Zidane, man. Zidane says smash the likes. Bobby, big up yourself. Hope you're doing well. Scott, hope you're doing well. Big up to yourself. But yeah, man, obviously, England 6, Iran 2. Is it coming home, Flair?
No, I I don't think we're strong enough this season to say this coming home, but this World Cup, but through injuries and stuff like that. Hopefully Madison is fit for next game against USA on Friday. So yeah, I don't think it's coming home, but I think we'll get a strong chance getting quite successful in it.
Big up Newcomer. Hope you're doing well. Listen, for me, obviously, I did watch the first half in obviously in school, so that was a bit crazy. But yeah, um, I thought at the beginning for a few minutes, I feel we were a bit sloppy, but obviously now, first half, scored the 3 goals. Saka, I think it was Saka. Who else scored in the first half? Saka, obviously, Rashford did score in the second half. He came on off after I think 49 seconds. He came um, on for, so big up to him. So Jack Grealish scored as well. So good to see him get a few goals. So obviously Bellingham scored the first goal, and then Saka scored, and then Raheem Sterling. So we are obviously it's a good win for us. Obviously, if you look at the result right now, Wales have just drew with um, USA. So that is a massive, massive result for us. We now we can go. If we do beat USA, which we will, we can go like 6 points clear. Oh no, 5 points clear of USA or Wales. So this is good, man. This result is massive for us. So yeah, man. Huge win, big 3 points. I mean, I don't know. Literally, like for the Maguire one, obviously there was a foul with Maguire. Did you think there was a penalty, Flair? Because they didn't show no replay, but when it was for Iran, they showed replays for them. But I don't know, man.
Yeah, I think it was a penalty. Rugby tackled him basically to the ground. So yeah, definitely was a penalty.
Yeah, man. For me, I don't know, man. If they're gonna have VAR in the World Cup, they need to use it properly, man. Because honestly, like I think now it's 2 games now that they haven't used it well now. See Ecuador and now England. So it's just shocking, really. This is really, really shocking. But yeah, that's that's what happens when you put a World Cup during in the middle of the season. And yeah, man. But honestly, yeah, for me, Maguire, for me, I thought it was a penalty anyways. I thought it was a penalty. So I was a bit mad when they didn't even show one replay. So yeah, we got a comment there from Hashim. Says VAR is ruining the game we love. I mean, I don't think it's VAR itself. I think for me it's the officials that are behind it. For me, I think it's the people that obviously are in charge. VAR itself is okay, but I think it's just the officials that use it and some don't.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah. Um, but let's get to the player ratings for the game. So Pickford, I mean, didn't have much to do really. So
Yeah, it didn't really have
yeah.
conceded 2 goals. I mean, but
Hmm.
uh, to be fair, I'd give him like a 4.
4.
Yeah,
I mean, yeah. I mean,
as
considering
you
two
said, he
goals,
didn't really have much on his goals. So I mean,
4. You mean 4 out of 10 or 4 out of 5?
4 out of 10.
Yeah. I mean,
Can't tell
yeah.
if I'm being too harsh, but
I mean, I don't understand where you're getting at because obviously conceding 2 goals to Iran. I mean, I know to be fair, they're ranked 20th on the FIFA rankings, so they're not that bad in terms of rank.
the first goal Iran scored,
Mm.
he should have saved it.
Yeah,
And anybody would agree that he should have saved that. Like, definitely. You know, it was a good goal, but I mean, it was literally right in front of him. Right at him as well. He could have saved it.
Yeah, exactly, man. Exactly.
Also, the penalty, you couldn't really do much about it. Just go either way, really, isn't it? So.
Exactly. Yeah. Yeah. 100%. I'm going to give him a 5 Pickford. I think he done the right, but obviously conceded the 2 goals. Yep. Kieran Trippier. I'm not sure, man. I thought
shaky at times, but he did have a good game.
Yeah, shaky at times.
I'll go 7.
7. Yeah, I agree. I think 7 as well, man. I think Trippier, man. I think he's a good player, but don't know. For me, I think I prefer him on the left as a left back, but I don't know, man. Obviously, his natural. I think his natural position right back, but he is versatile, so that's good for us. But yeah. Harry Maguire. I mean, listen, whenever this guy plays for England, yeah, like, I don't know, man. This guy turns into prime Rio Ferdinand. But again, for me, I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he was solid today, man. Harry Maguire, man, just bossed the defense, man, for me. Solid.
I'd give him an 8.5 because, you know, obviously he had that shot at the start of the game and hit the crossbar. It was good for him to get that opportunity. He doesn't really get chances like that all that often, so it was good for him to like get in the box and try and at least score a goal for us. Defensively, he was good as well. So yeah, that's why I'm giving him. I'll give him an 8.5. But
yeah, I think there's a stat. I think Maguire's only 1 away from assist to match David Beckham or to overtake. So that is crazy, man. But listen, Maguire's doing his thing. But yeah, Hashim says Maguire 9. The only mistake was goal conceded, and apparently he was injured. Now I think he posted himself on his Instagram saying that he's fine now. He should be fine for the.
What's with all the caps?
Exactly, man. Just chill out, Hashim, man. I think he forgot that he still has his cap on his keeper, but Hashim, that's fine. I don't know, Maguire. He did post on Instagram saying that he should be fine for Friday. I think David Ornstein also confirmed that Maguire should be fine. So I think it's just a precaution for me. So should be fine for that. John Stones. I thought he was
5.
good today. 5. Yeah, I'll give him a 6. I thought it was decent. But listen, now Southgate, he should realise that now the back 4 now, yeah, he has to keep like that. No more of this back 5 BS, because that back 5. For me, listen, we can't do that at the World Cup now. For me, back 4, we have to stick to that back 4. Stones, I'm going to give him a 6. Again, this guy turns into prime Roberto Carlos, Luke Shaw, man. I'm going to give him an 8. I thought he was solid, man. Luke Shaw, whenever this guy plays for England, he's different, man. He's honestly different. But yeah, I'll give him an 8. Flair, what about you?
Luke Shaw 7.8 because, you know, obviously he was good. I'm being specific here today because obviously it's good to always be specific. So yeah, 7.8. I think he had a good game. He was good all around the pitch. Went up when he needed to. Stayed in position. Defensively, I'm not sure, but I'm not sure with Shaw. So I don't know, but 7.8.
Yeah, big up Zohaib, who's in the comments, and big up yourself, man. I'll be doing well. But yeah, for me, Luke Shaw, I'll give him an 8. But yeah, for me, as I said, him and Maguire, whenever they play for flipping England, they are different. So yeah, so England made Iran look like Burnley. I mean, listen, Iran, I still think they're decent side. Still think they're decent. Obviously, the manager, Carlos Queiroz, he was former assistant manager for that Man United. So, listen, I think they've got a good, decent team, but obviously, will they be runners up? I don't think so. So, yeah. Cool. Let's go into the midfield. Declan Rice. For me, he was good, man. He was very good, man. I'm gonna give him a 7.
Yeah, I'd agree. You know, some people say he's overrated, and I kind of agree with that. You know, sometimes I feel like he doesn't meet the price tag that he's aimed at. You know, transfer market gave him 70 or 80 million, which is quite mad to be honest with you. Which I'd probably give him like 50 million, 60 million, but I wouldn't say he's that good as people make him out to be, but he's a bit overrated. But today for England, I'll give him an 8 because again he was all good, he was productive. So yeah.
Yeah, for me, Bellingham. Sorry, Rice for me 7 for me. I thought he was alright. Rice, I thought he controlled the midfield well. I mean, there was nothing much he could do anyways. But yeah, Rice. I think for me as a player in general, I do rate Rice anyways. I do think he's a good player, but this season he's been a bit down obviously. But I think in general the whole West Ham team have been a bit down to be fair. But Rice as a player in general, he's decent, but I think the price that the media are talking about is definitely overpriced.
Yeah. Oh yeah. 100%.
Yeah, especially when ESPN are comparing him to Casemiro, so that's when you know things are not doing well. But yeah, Jude Bellingham, this guy for me. Listen, I said it before, said it again. This guy is a special gem, man. For me, listen, I think he's probably one of the best like technical midfielders for me. Like this guy for me is just outstanding, man. And for me, I hope he does not go to Man City next summer because if that happens, we are truly
I
fucked.
hope he doesn't go to Liverpool either, to be honest.
No, I mean that'll probably be a downgrade, anyways.
I don't want him to come to the Prem.
I mean,
not obviously not because he causes threat and stuff like that, but because obviously people want what's the best for his career, and I think Real Madrid, Barcelona, something like that would be more ideal for him. Yeah, obviously Liverpool is slipping at the moment this season. If they don't succeed this season, then I don't really think they've got much chance in signing Bellingham because obviously he'd want to go to like a top 4 club, you know, one that can win titles and stuff like that. And yeah, Man City possibly, but I don't think they need him, to be honest with you. So I don't see why they would want to sign him. But obviously, just for his quality, they would want to sign him. But yeah, Real Madrid or Barcelona, I think.
Yeah, 100%. For me, Bellingham, I'll give him an 8. What about you?
9. Obviously, he scored his goal. Good all around.
Yeah, he's going to be one to watch for me for England.
100%. Yeah.
I mean, I think in general as a tournament, I think he's going to be one to watch anyways. So this guy, keep an eye on this guy, man. He's
18 as well. 19. Sorry, 19.
19, man. Yeah.
Even Saka, Sancho, and stuff like that wasn't at that level. So
yeah, I mean, I don't know what Sancho's doing now, but yeah. Next player, we'll talk to you about first. Bukayo Saka. What would you give him? And your thoughts?
I'd give him a 10. You know, not just because he's an Arsenal boy, but because he had a great game today. Obviously, he scored 2 goals. Assists. Did he get any assists? No, he didn't. He got 2 goals though, so that's pretty good for him. Obviously a young player. Yeah, for his first World Cup, he got really confident, and that was really good to see. Especially after what happened in the Euros and stuff like that, and he wouldn't want to let the country down. So, yeah, I'd give him a 10 to be honest with you. As I said, not just because he's Arsenal, but because he was like man of the match today. So,
yeah, for me, Saka. I mean, I've got to give credit to his. Obviously, Saka did play well today. I'm gonna give him a 9. Boy, he was superb, man. Honestly, like taking on this man, doing all that stuff. For me, right, this Saka. For me, I think Southgate needs to be careful on him because if he plays in too many games, then he's gonna get injured, man. And obviously, he's got Arsenal after. Obviously, he's just travelled back to Arsenal. So, listen, Southgate needs to Southgate has options for the forwards. He definitely has a lot of options. So he's got to rotate quite a few. But Saka's is looking good. But I'm just saying this for fatigueness now because these players like Saka and Kane, they're gonna get tired now. So Saka today, superb man, superb, like 9 for me, man. But yeah, man, this. I mean, his attributes, obviously, he has some attributes, but if you look at his negative side, what would you say for that he has like any drawbacks for Saka?
There's not many, to be honest with you. Like, because, as I said, he's not. I'm not saying that because he's an Arsenal player, but because he generally is a very good player. But one of his main issues is confidence. Most of the time, he's not. He's not very confident when he's put under pressure. That's one thing that I found with him, especially playing for Arsenal. Yeah, pressure does not suit him. Like if he's got like 3 or 2 men around him, he'll just crumble. Like, but today he definitely, you could see that he's got confidence. This season he's mainly got confidence. So, yeah, that definitely is one of his problems. But so Orest has disappeared. Make sure to smash the likes and subscribe if you're new, guys, because obviously Orest Talks Football is a very, very good show. Looks like I'm going to be
I'm back. I'm back.
The new Orest.
Yeah,
there we go.
Yeah, I don't know what happened there. Cool. For me, Saka, I can see him staying. Has he signed a new contract yet, or has he not?
From what I understand, they're still working on like getting him a new contract, but I know this isn't relevant. But Gabriel Martinelli,
he'll probably sign it. He'll sign it soon.
He'll probably sign it with Gabriel Martinelli, Saliba, and stuff like that. They'll probably all sign it at the same time. So,
yeah, 100%. So Saka for me, listen, he is for me. He is really good, man.
Hopefully, we get him on a 5-year. I'll be very happy with that. So,
yeah, 100%.
5-year with another option. So 5 a year. Yeah.
So for me, Saka's just gotta just chill out with Saka, man. You can't just play him every game, and you got the likes of Foden and.
It's only because Southgate picks his favourites. That's the thing. He doesn't pick players. Most of the time, he doesn't pick players because they're on form. Today he did. Today he did pick the on form players, but Maguire point. Today he did, the majority was on form. Yeah, his decisions today was actually all right, to be honest. Like he played a fair team, left a lot of quality on the bench, to be honest with you, in the likes of Trent and stuff like that. He left a lot of Foden, for example. But when I looked at the lineups, I was pretty happy with it because it was a very strong team that he put out today. If we play this team throughout the whole World Cup, then I think we'll get somewhere. But obviously, he's got to maybe think about rotating Trippier and Trent and stuff like that. And yeah, but I think this team that we played today with Kane, Sterling, Mount, Saka, Rice, Bellingham, Shaw, Maguire, Stones, Trippier, Pickford was a very good team.
Yeah, 100%. Obviously, thing the right back. Obviously, Kyle Walker was injured, so he wasn't in the squad. So
that doesn't matter. He doesn't do anything anyway.
Yeah, yeah. Reece James is still injured, so we still got about that.
What was going on with Kane though today, man? Normally, we get a 6-2 win, Harry Kane hat-trick, but no, not today. No goals for Harry Kane. What do you think about that?
I mean, I don't know. I think, as I said, he's fatigued, man. I think it's time, man. For me, I think for Friday, I think we start Callum Wilson. I know it's USA, man. We can play. We might as well play Maguire up front, man. It's USA, so for me, Callum Wilson starts. I actually want to see Callum Wilson. How he plays, because he's been playing well for Newcastle this season. So we need to give those players chances, man. And this is what Southgate doesn't do, man.
I do want to see Rashford maybe play centre forward or striker. Where does he usually play? Centre forward or striker?
Usually plays striker under Southgate, yeah.
Yeah, so I want to see him play striker in this tournament at some point. So because hopefully he's not played on the wing all the time, but
obviously I want Southgate to rotate the goalkeepers as well. So play Pope, play Ramsdale as well. So rotate the goalkeepers. Obviously Ben White, I would like to see him start as well because he's
Yeah,
been
same.
good for Arsenal. Trent, possibly. I would like to see Trent as well, but I don't know. I think he's currently dealing with something. I think he's rumours, man. I don't know where I've heard this from, but apparently he's dealing with something.
Yeah, that's what I heard. Until you, and I'm not going to say anything about it until you actually hear it from him. But obviously, because people don't look happy all the time, and that's like, you can't really say that they're having mental health issues and stuff like that when they might not be, and they might just not be like in the mood to smile or something like that. So
yeah, exactly. So yeah, we do have 5 people watching. Make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe if you're new. I know 2 people unsubscribe, so guys, whoever did that, mate, you're on disgrace. So make sure you guys subscribe, man. Get me to 350. Make sure you guys do subscribe to AFC Flair on YouTube. And yeah, let's move on to the next player. It is Mason Mount. Your thoughts, ratings?
I don't know. Mason Mount was he was mad today, to be honest with you. If it's cruel, I'll give him a 6, maybe push at 5. But yeah, I didn't really see much from him today, to be honest with you. Not sure how many shots he had and stuff like that, but he definitely wasn't like how he usually is. Yeah.
Still the capital letters, man. What's going on, Ashley, man? So Mason Mount did everything but score. I mean, obviously, when the lineup came out, a lot of England fans were saying, "Why is Mason Mount?" Even myself.
Yeah, I didn't really. I don't think he deserved to start, but
obviously he's got Southgate in news in it, so he has to start.
I thought, Foden maybe in that central attacking midfield, but
Grealish as well, yeah.
If he felt like playing Mason Mount, then that. Because we still won, so I'm not really going to criticise too much.
Yeah, let's not be negative, let's not be
negative. I'm not going to criticise too much, but see, he didn't have the best of games, is what I'm going to say, but he could have done a lot more.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah, man, make sure, I'm going to repeat myself again, smash the likes. Mason Mount, for me, I'm going to give him a 7 for me. As I said, I'm not going to be too negative because we did win 6-2. So, but we're going to talk about positives. The whole team did well. We move on to the next game. But Mason Mount again, I don't know why he's there, man. For me, Phil Foden or Jack Grealish should be playing in that.
Yeah, definitely.
Number 10, but yeah. Did you give him a score rating, by the way?
Yeah, 5, push it a 6.
Cool. And obviously Harry Kane, the last player for the player ratings. Actually, we're going to do substitutes as well. So Harry Kane, I'm going to give him a 6 or 5. I mean, he wasn't really involved.
Yeah, 5, another push at a 6. No goals for Harry Kane, as I said earlier. No goals, so it's normally 6-2. You'd think he would have gotten the score sheet, but it is what it is, and maybe he's not feeling confident about it being the first game of international, but yeah, he didn't supply enough quality today for a striker. Yeah, no assist. Wait, did he get an assist? I'm pretty sure he did.
Check. Did Harry Kane get an assist?
Yeah, he did. He got an assist on Raheem Sterling's goal. But yeah, that was the only positive that I could come out for his performance today.
And Rashford goal as well, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, really? 2 assists?
Yeah.
Yeah, that would be the only plus that I'll give him today, but...
Oh, here we go. Stats now. Mason Mount completed more dribbles, won more duels, and was the most fouled in either team in the first half.
Stato.
Listen, this is what we like, Ashton. No capital letters, just standard texting. So big up. Yeah. I mean, Mount, for me, listen, we will know this season he's been shocking, man. He's been absolutely shocking. And I mean, today, let's not be negative, as I said. He did well. He didn't even get no assists, so nothing. So listen, let's not be too negative here. But yeah, we did get 3 points. Now to the substitutes, and then
for England, I don't really see Mason Mount performing that well, to be honest with you. But
Yeah, 100%, 100%. Substitutes now for England. Cool. We'll start off with Eric Dyer. I mean, I'm going to give him a 5. There's nothing much he can do.
Yeah, 5. I agree.
Marcus Rashford, I'll give him an 8. Obviously, came on, scored straight away. Big up Rashford, man.
Yeah.
He's doing well so far. He's doing well, but I'm not gonna get overhyped or overreactionary. He's doing well. For me, I'm still not determined by him. But listen, if he keeps going like this, then listen, he'll prove.
He deserved to start on the bench today, though. Let's be honest. But
listen, the only thing he can prove me wrong is if he's consistent every game. Like I want him to contribute now. But Rashford's doing well so far. But let's see if he can keep it up, man. Keep up the consistency. But Rashford, I will give him an 8 because he did get the goal. So, Blair, what about you?
I agree.
Cool. Yeah, Rashford for me, I think you probably start on Friday. I think you probably will most likely start for Friday. But I mean, you could go same lineup, unchanged. But who knows,
maybe make a few changes as Southgate always does. He never deploys the same lineup all the time because he knows that he needs to rotate the squad to contain momentum and stuff like that. But I think Trent will start, to be honest, or Walker. But Kieran Trippier won't start again. Next game. Yeah.
I think for me, we need to obviously for United fans in perspective, we need Shaw to have a rest, man. On the left, I don't know, because Chilwell, I don't think he's even in the squad. So let me check. No, he's not. He's not even on the bench. I mean, we can put Trippier on the left and probably Kyle Walker right back, but Luke Shaw needs a rest, man. He's going to be playing every game for England, most likely play every game for United, so he's going to get fatigued. But yeah, 8 for Rashford for me. Next player is Jack Grealish. Also he did score as well. So
I'd say 7.
7 for me as well. But Jack Grealish, obviously, people would say that he's flopped with City and.
No, but the thing, I had this discussion with my English teacher earlier. He still has my English teacher, yeah.
Friends.
No, because she was signing my report card, so I was like, "Oh, Jack Grealish finally scored." And she was like, "Yeah, but however, he still has stuff on the pitch and stuff like that, assists and stuff like that for Man City." So yeah, that is a plus for Jack Grealish. He still has good all-around play and works the ball up the pitch, gets assists, gets in goal contributions. So he doesn't have to score goals to be a good player, but I wouldn't say he's a flop. But he definitely should be scoring more goals than what he has. And at Man City, I think he hasn't really got into what they do, with passes and stuff like that, and he hasn't really got into their playing style and stuff like that, and with the other players. So with Aston Villa, he obviously got into that and he worked well. He's not used to Pep's tactics for me, but
100%, 100%. Obviously, at Aston Villa, he was the main man, but now you see they've got other players now. So yeah, Jack Grealish for me 7. He did well when he came on. Obviously, scored the goal. So yeah, that's good for Grealish. The next player is Phil Foden. I don't know what I'm gonna give him.
6.
I was gonna say 6.
He was poor.
6, man. Phil Foden. Obviously, he only came on for 40 minutes, but
he was still poor.
Yeah.
No contributions, nothing. So yeah, poor.
6 for Foden. The last player is Callum Wilson.
6.
It's probably 6, man. He did nothing. And as I said, he only came on for a short period of time. But yeah, I mean, we did the player ratings. Now Southgate. 9 or 8, probably 8 or 9. 9 for me. 9, probably 9 because it's getting 6. I mean, to be 10, I don't know. Maybe change up the lineup a bit. But listen, at least he didn't play with the back 5. One with the back 4. 40. I think it was 40-3-1. And yeah, for me, played well, so he deserves a 9.
Yeah, I agree. Yeah, Southgate, his tactics were very sorted out today. Usually you wouldn't really say that his tactics are 100%, but today, he pressed and stuff like that. He showed pressure with the attack. So obviously there was more attack than there was defending today because we still managed to concede 2 goals. But I think that he's took on the critics and he's took them on board and he's changed up his tactics a little bit and made it more attacking rather than defensive than what he usually goes for. Obviously because he was a defender and stuff like that. So he goes with those defensive tactics normally, as he did in the Euros and stuff like that. But hopefully in the World Cup he goes more attacking, especially in the midfield. But
100%. Before we do wrap up, obviously England in general with the World Cup. Well, how far do you see them going realistically? Because obviously everyone's putting their money on, obviously either Argentina or Brazil. But where do you think how far Brazil will go?
because people are saying that we're going to win the World Cup because we won a game against Iran, but it's not that hard, really, is it? I'd say semi-finals would be more likely because obviously we got Brazil, Argentina, and stuff like that, and they'll be challenging a lot, very hardly to compete in it. So if we were to get into the final, it'll be against Brazil or something like that. So I don't really see us getting that far in that stage. If you want to say that, so yeah, I'd say semi-finals, quarterfinals.
Yeah, 100%, 100%. For me, probably quarterfinals, man. As I said, it depends on obviously the draw that the teams that England get, but I think the only far we can go is probably quarterfinals. So yeah, man. But listen, we've got a great squad, man. But it's just Southgate how he can manage the squad and how he can utilize it. But listen, I don't know, man. Anything can happen. It's a strange World Cup, so anything can happen. But I think quarterfinals max. So yeah, man.
Pickford has been linked to Tottenham or Chelsea. What do you think?
I mean, I did see the Chelsea rumours. Whether it's true or not, who knows? But you never know, man. Todd Bowley could be interested in it, but obviously, I think a lot of people they're gonna have the scouts now at the World Cup. So if Chelsea are interested in Pickford, I wouldn't be surprised because
I think Pep will probably leave Chelsea next window. To be honest,
so Chelsea need a good keeper, so I wouldn't be surprised. But yeah, man,
Kepa's a good keeper, man. He needs like game time.
Yeah, 100%.
Like even when he's not injured, he's still not getting that game time that he deserves. So he definitely deserves some game time. Over Mendy,
Yeah.
It's hard really to be honest with you because obviously Mendy's a good keeper, Kepa's a good keeper. Mendy this season hasn't been up to standards of what Chelsea fans would want him to be, but Kepa as well. They're both at the same level, really. To be honest with you, I think for goalkeepers for Chelsea, it's all about rotation, and to play Kepa every now and then would be a plus for him. But he'd want to leave, I think. So, yeah, Pickford would also want to start because obviously he's England's number 1 and stuff like that. So he'd want to also get on the first team sheet. But yeah, I think he'll go Chelsea. If they sell Mendy as well, so.
Well, they might as well sell both their keepers, really. But yeah, man. I mean, it's going to be interesting. Obviously, January, I think Chelsea do have to spend a bit because of Potter and stuff like that. So it's going to be interesting to see what happens in January for Chelsea Football Club. But yeah, man. Ryan says big up Ryan, man. Hope you're doing well.
Big up
Ryan, man. But yeah, for me, good win for England. You just have to be game by game. Take it game by game now. I know England fans are getting carried away now because I saw a video of saying that we can beat Brazil, we can beat Argentina, and this and that. So let's just calm down a minute, England. Let's just take it game by game. Let's see what happens, man. Let's see what happens. But yeah, I think we've discussed everything. If I'm not mistaken,
I think if Southgate, for me, Southgate, if he wants to keeping the international role for England. And he's got to start showing more consistency. As I said, changing up his tactics, making it more attacking than defensive, because defensive, we're not scoring goals and stuff like that. That's why we're getting all these draws, and then it goes to penalties, and then we start showing the attacking penalties and stuff like that. So, look, I think he needs to adjust his tactics to make them more attacking. But, as in the Euros and stuff like that, we managed to get into penalties in most of our games. So, for me, consistency, attack, it's all about that, man, and making sure all the players are fit and rotating the squad when it needs to. Obviously, because he rotates it, and it's like he plays, like, say, Kyle Walker one game, and then all of a sudden switches to Trent. So, I mean, if you're going to play someone, at least keep them on for at least 2 games, just to make sure that they're settled in and stuff like that. So, if Trent played one game and he played the next game, he'll be more confident in the second game because he's already gotten used to the tactics and stuff like that. So, and also it's hard for England because obviously most of the players play in the Premier League, so it's like they got top managers there, and it's all like Pep and stuff like that, and they got to get used to Southgate's tactics. So.
Yeah, as you mentioned, top managers in the Premier League, like obviously Pep, Ten Hag, Klopp.
You went Ten Hag in there like we wouldn't notice.
Listen, mate. Ten Hag is a top manager, mate. For some respect. Now I'm joking, but listen, is what is. Hang on.
Ten Hag's still got that time yet at the moment to say that he's a top manager.
Yeah.
I wouldn't say he's top at the moment, but I wouldn't even say Arteta's top. Give him about 3 more years, then maybe. But obviously, if they get sacked like next season or something like that, then you wouldn't really be calling them a top class manager anymore. So, I mean, you got to like give it some time and then maybe think about whether.
100%. Obviously, I was joking around with the top thing, but Ten Hag doesn't need time, man. He doesn't need time. He's not been in the league long as we know, says Ryan. Exactly.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Yeah.
Yeah, I know. He needs time. So listen, obviously that will be another topic anyways for the Premier League stuff. But Flair, do you want to shout out your channel or socials?
Yeah, AFC.Flair on Instagram. Obviously just hit 1K. Obviously celebrating that, I created a website, afcflair.co.uk. If you want to check that out. Obviously I'm still setting it up at the moment like that, so not sure if the link works and stuff like that, and I'm still setting up, like redirecting it and stuff like that, the links, but it's getting messy, so I need to start setting it up, and I haven't really done any progress on it today, so I'll make sure that in the next week or so that I get more progress done on it, and you guys can check it out more. But yeah, thanks for having me on.
No worries. We got a comment from Hashim, says, I said Mount is best as an impact sub like he did against Germany. And friendly, check my story. I said Rashford, Kane, Saka. Yeah, that's fine. Hashim, yeah. Obviously, you can find us, Orsix Football on YouTube, Orsix Footy on Twitter, Orsix Football on Instagram. And yeah, man, big up Flair for joining the stream, obviously. Guys, don't worry. Next stream, we'll definitely have more than this. So a lot of people are quite busy today, so yeah. Hence why it was only me and Flair. But yeah, man, obviously I enjoyed doing these. I mean, 2-3 people is quite nice, but obviously when there's a lot of people, there'll be a lot of debates, a lot of arguments. So big up Flair. But yeah, man, big up people in the comments. Make sure you guys smash the like, subscribe if you're new. The next stream, what's today? Monday. We'll probably do probably Thursday match preview for England. Or, I don't know. Just stay notified, guys. Stay notified. Because anything can happen. Like, last minute plan. Anything can happen. So, stay notified. Smash the likes. Subscribe if you're new. And yeah, man. Big up. Arsenal shit.
We're top of the league. We're top of the league. We're top of the league.